I guess you could call this an oops video. When I finished the video over chapter 3 for the location measures, I realized that I hadn't put any slides in there to explain about the weighted mean or the weighted average. So I inserted it after this slide with the apartment rents example that shows the sample mean and the sample mode and the sample median, those items being calculated. The example that I chose to illustrate the weighted mean is a fairly common example for university students, calculating the grade point average. So here we have a university where an A is worth 4 points, a B is worth 3 points, and so on, just like it is here at MTSU. A student took a biology class and made a D in it. Finance class made a B in it. Systems class made a C in it. Took a golf course and aced it, and failed the English class. So based on this information, what's the student's grade point average? One way to calculate this is just as a simple average would be to take the points and add up the points and divide by the number of classes, and you would figure out that this student had earned a 2.00. But that's not the right way to calculate a grade point average. A grade point average is a weighted average. A person taking a 4-hour course, whatever score they make, it's going to be worth more than for some class that they're taking that's only worth 1 hour. But you have to use the credit hours as weights in addition to just using the points. So here's the correct calculation. The biology class, the 4-hour class, had a grade of D, which earned 1 point. But you take the product of that when you figure out what the weighted average is. And you have to do the same thing for all of them. We have a 3 credit hour course for a B, and then the 3 times the 3. We're going to get that product to figure out our weighted average. But you get the products of the values and the weights and sum them up and take that sum of those products and divide it by the sum of the weights. And that gets you the grade point average, the average. So the 23 divided by 14, it's about a 1.64. Now if this student had made an A in that 4-hour class and made a D in the 1-hour class, if these two grades had been switched, then this turns out to be about a 2.29, which is quite a bit of difference. But you need to calculate items like this using a weighted average, not just a simple average.